Wait, where's the funny strike? This one. It is a projectile attack, melee, lightning, cold, fire, AoE, chaining. Which is pretty cool, but it needs your melee weapon strikes. Yeah, I need a melee weapon. This is a melee weapon, but I need to hit them. That's the thing. Otherwise it won't work. So convert. Convert. Enter. No conversion over there. Okay, there's one conversion. One conversion. And then there's this funny thing that says that physical damage converted to lightning damage 50%. I don't want to change the physical damage to lightning. Because it seems you can't change from lightning to cold. How do you change from lightning to cold? Okay, let's quickly look at that. Look at that, because I'm kind of interested in that. So, let's see. We need a physical to lightning. Conversion. Conversion. Okay. Conversion trap, cold to fire support. There's something called damage conversion. There we go. Convert to cold, converted to. I don't know. Added as. So. Yeah, physical, lightning, cold, fire, chaos. This is the chain. Converted damage can be converted further itself. Okay. But yeah, there we got it. Cold to fire, physical to lightning. Then there's just added fire damage and added what other kind of damage. There's also added cold damage. Why isn't that? That's strange. Supported skills gain 44% of physical damage as extra fire damage. So this is physical to fire. Okay. Then we have cold to fire. Physical to lightning. Herald of Ash is this stuff. Hatred was uni by allies gain 36% of physical damage, extra cold damage. Okay. Okay, that means I need to use hatred now. Instead of the anger one that just gives me bonus fire damage. We got hatred. Herald of Ash is physical damage to extra fire. Okay. Okay, good. So you go for hatred. Do I have hatred anywhere laying around? I hope so. There's the fire thingy. There's this. Bloody hell. Where's my hatred? Hypothermia, fork. Nice stuff, but not what I need. Oh, but I can't use it anyway, so meh. Wait, oh, I could use it on the other weapon. This one. Yeah. And then I could make the support skill a little better. Oh, yeah. With attacks, with spells, that's pretty good. Wait, if this one would benefit my attacks, I could go for like fire to... No, fire to cold doesn't work. It's cold to fire that works, not the other way around. Bloody. Okay. Of cold damage converted to fire damage. I could put that one, cold to fire conversion, on there. Is physical damage converted to lightning? No, cold to fire. But I do have cold to fire somewhere lying around, I think. So which one will it be then? I need a nice blue bonus there, which is which one? It is the crit, I think. So where's my? This is where my stash is. So I'm looking for crit. So this is not crit. There's no crit. No crit. And there's also no crit over there. 1 and 2. This one exactly. 82% increase. Wow, that's really good. Faster casting. Then we have this one. Physical. There's no physical to cold, but alright, anyway, let's just take this and make this into 3 blues with a little bit of luck. Let's just hope that works. Because it has... Yeah, it has strength and intelligence, so there is an equal chance of having... Actually, a slightly higher chance of having intelligence on it. So let's just try until we have a 3... Ah, blue. There we go. So Glacial Cascade. Okay, let's start with this, and we have that over there. And the crit comes over there, and everybody's happy. So, we got that one covered. And this is the Glacial Cascade now. The boss on it. It's unbelievable. So, yeah, I can't use Anger. Where's Anger? Anger's over there. Actually just takes away some space for some resin. And what could I do here? What I do need is, I'm looking for cold. There should be something called Anger in here. It's hatred, yeah. Physical damage to extra cold damage, yep. And summon golem at a time. Da 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 da. Good. Physical damage to cold damage. Okay. That's going to happen there. So yeah, physical damage to cold damage. Then we buff it up with physical damage to cold damage, and then we could go for like cold to fire conversion. That could help as well. Or we're going for... No, that one... that one won't help. This could be just... There we go. Okay, 28% of bonus on there. Let's see. This is bonus on the ailments. Doesn't work. More spell damage? No, I don't think so. Nope. Doesn't work. And then we have like support spell duration. Oh, that works. That works. This one is aura spell AoE code. What does it change? Gain arcane surge when you spend mana with supported skills. Arcane surge grants more spell damage, cast speed. So what does it do? 28%. Grant spell damage. That is pretty sweet. With this spell. Wait. Arcane Surge grants 0.9% of maximum mana regeneration per second. Lasts for 4 seconds. Now, do I have that buff permanently? Let's just quickly go back to the hideout real quick. Sorry, what was it? I was thinking of, like, bonus cold damage and stuff. Oh yeah, the other buff is already active, so let's just
my mana is spent.
And take that instead. See what happens. I click on it. I have the buff for 4 seconds, because I spent that much right now. And now I really don't have as much as I want to. Okay, it only happens once. That's it. Arcane Surge is a nice thing to have, but no. Spell Echo, don't want to use it. Convert it to da 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 da. So stash. What else do we need? A red support. Cold damage converted to fire. Yeah. Converted to da 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 da. Aura spell AoE code. Strength AoE. Wasn't there like a buff for that somewhere? Come on. Oh, what's on there? We have some riposte. We have multi-strike. And vengeance. Okay, yeah, this was the defense build on it. This is the... So many remove onlys. That's just really a bit. So, what else we got? Oh, that one. Increased area. No, we don't need area of effect. Nah. So, no. Herald of Ice, fast attacks and leap slam. Anger. It's nice to have anger though, but much as you know, 5,000. Without the anger. Without this and with the anger. 5-3. And 6-1. Okay. Doesn't seem to be that much of a difference. Five, 3. Still the same. You and nearby allies gain 28% of physical damage as extra cold damage. Interesting. Maybe it doesn't go... Yeah, because it does not deal any physical bonus. Interesting. It's... yeah, the spell itself doesn't deal any physical... This one does physical damage. 59. Some cold damage on it. Fire, physical, lightning. Yeah, higher cold damage. Interesting. So... Let's see what else we got here. This was the flee, increased attack speed, increased projectile speed. That's only good for projectiles. Physical damage is extra fire damage. That could... Yeah, that could kind of help, but the thing is... Extra cold damage... Wait. Yeah, this one has fire and support, and this one is, not fire. In order to lightning, no. What could I put on it? That would make it a little better. Oh yeah, maybe lower cost also. Something like that. And also I could at least put these up on here. Alright, this was some nice conversion, and this is supported skills. Immediate supported skills, so does not boost. Nope. It does not boost it. So, fire support. Does that at least work? No.
My mana is spent.
Damn it. So what else we got? Increased effect, more damage, less skill effect. Any skill that has a duration. It kind of has a duration, but it also kind of has not. It's a permanent one, so it has an infinite duration. So... Alright, so we could go for lower cost. Damn it. I want, like, this Lily Roth character in my hideout. So, what are we going for? We are going for, like, cost. This one. So, reduced mana cost. Supported skills have 25% reduced mana cost. That does not... Yeah, that reserved mana supports any skill with the mana cost. Does not support skills that have reservation. Sweet. That's not good. Next one. As soon as everything in here has a cost. And sub. This is not a sub. This is one sub. And then we have nothing. What about reserve? Reserve. Is it that? Reserve with a V. Supported cure spells. Nope. No. So reserve. No, nothing. Same. I could only change it with the spell reserve, which is pretty iffy. Adds to fire damage to spells, cold damage to spells, lightning damage to spells, increased cast speed, strength to turns for spells, sweet, sweet, sweet. But I still want it a little higher. So what kind of support could fit in there? Supported skills have the to gain a power charge on critical strike. That hits an enemy, that hits an enemy. The thing is, that makes me better, and the damage that it improves does hit enemies. Because that increases the cold damage of you and your allies. So, AoE cold aura. So, sub aura. Classes auras, nope. Nope. And this one? Supported auras do not affect you. No. Sub and cold. Cold to fire conversion. That's the only thing that really that hits an enemy. No. So because this one does not hit them. Then we have cold penetration. Nope. Hypothermia. Nope, because it needs to hit an enemy. Any skill you use to hit enemies yourself cannot support skills used by totems, traps, or mines. Skills that hits an enemy. No. And this one was again for the minions, and this is just fire stuff. The hits enemy or could otherwise apply elemental ailments. Well, it kind of does because it enables you to deal cold damage. Yeah. Okay, so support and cold doesn't work. Support and spell could work. So we got like control, reduce critical strike chance. No, more spell damage. More spell damage. Aura, increased cast speed. No. Twice. No. Manual support. Nope. Spell cascade. Nope. What was that one? Melee weapons. Nope. We have melee stuff. And strength damage bonus applies to spell damage as well for supported skills. Iron Will. And I tested that one out. It does not work. Making the increase to physical melee damage from strength also increase their spell damage. So we get that. We get. Okay, the only other thing might be sub and cold. And we know that this one doesn't work. There's nothing over here because that one only works with hits. And then we have nothing over there. So this kind of skill can only be used without any bonuses on there. Oh, wait a second. Let's just look for hatred. Let's see. Maybe there's a an article here. Hatred. So. Okay, gem level, quest, vendor reward, alternate skill effects. Arctic skull hatred effect. Replace the stun effect on hatred skill gem with a crackling freezing skull that circles around you. That sounds good. Your hatred becomes a circling freezing skull. Sweet. Anything else? Because hatred gives a percentage bonus, it is generally better than anger or wrath of the same level, unless there's wrath. Anywhere else deal. Oh, bonus lightning damage. Unless the recipient of the aura deals more raw, unconverted chaos damage, such as caustic aura or elemental damage, such as art. However, because of the slow increase of percentage on the per level base, it is more efficient to slot anger or wrath on a +2. For example, summon Raging Spirit converts 50% of its physical damage to fire damage, but because of the rules of damage conversion, hatred will provide its bonus on the pre-converted full value. Items that gain damage, such as obliterate. Amounts 50% of its physical damage to fire damage. Hatred will provide its bonus on the pre-converted full value. Items that gain damage only has the hatred effect on the physical damage portion. Just a little iffy. Just a little iffy. What could I put on it? Or like, yeah, spells that use life. Let's go for like there's do I have that one in here that uses life instead of no. Okay, Yeah, supportive skills spend life instead of mana. Exactly, that's the one. That could help me, so I can have hatred and anger active at the same time. Now the big question is, will I survive with this? I have no idea. Let's just test this one out. So, blood magic. Let's do this. Okay. What else? Like, what else could I put on this? Reduced mana cost? The thing is that it does not work with it, so you could have 2 reds in there that boost the reduction a little bit. That would be so sweet. No. And this one is just support. Okay, support. Why can't I just look for something that's pure support? Multiple combined space separated text into a single keyword by enclosing it in quotation. Two-handed da 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 da. High level talisman ba 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 ba. No, I just need something that's pure. This one. More physical damage. No chaos, no elemental. Like that could help, but no, this needs a hit for it to work. Then we have like support, attack, support spell. Support spell skills, making the increased physical melee damage on Iron Will. Like I have to test this. Physical damage converted to fire, but no, only if they hit. Attack skills, single target melee, da 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 da. Knockback, decoy totem, devourer. Then we got maim, chance to bleed, ruthless, and single target melee. No. Yeah, I actually need a blue one for this. Fire support, increased duration of ailments, more damage with the ailments. Use the effect of non-ailments, no. That hits enemies, mind skills. Attack, support. There's like support, and then there's a little information. Supports any skill that hits enemies. Like, it should be support and hit, at least. So, support minion, lightning support, don't work. Lightning support, channeling, nope. AoE spell support, that could help. Support spell skill that apply an effect to an area around the target location. Cannot support vile skills, minion skills, or skills used by totems, traps, or mines. Less area, less damage. Also affect areas in front and behind. No. Supported skill duration. Nope. Cold fire, lightning, AoE. No. There's more elemental damage. That hit enemies? Nope. 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 And with an area of effect? Nope. Lightning, casts an aura? No. No. More spell damage? No. Fire? Nope. 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 Oh, that. Make them repeat? No. And this is just higher? No. What I need is like a higher power, lower AoE or something like that. I know that there is something above like it. The problem is, yeah, more area damage, less area of effect. The thing about this is in skill with an area of effect regardless of whether that skill deals damage. Wait. Supports any skill with an area of effect regardless of whether that skill deals damage or not. Okay, let's look for this. Maybe I have that one somewhere lying around. AoE. AoE. No, I don't. It is supposed to deal more damage. Let's just buy this one. Yeah, more area damage, less area of effect. Let's see. And spend life instead. You and nearby allies gain an area of effect. No. So the more damage part is totally ignored here. Sweet. That's just nice. Okay, what else could I put on it? Maybe a trigger spell or something? No. Yeah, what kind of triggers do we have? Triggers. So, cast on melee kill, cast on damage taken, cast on critical strike, cast on death, but this is more like a safeguard kind of thing. Cast when stunned, cast a curse on hit. That's pretty sweet. Cast while channeling support. No, it's not channeling. Okay, let's see if that works or not. Actually, damn it. I should have at least tested this in the Why can't I use E? Not enough life. Mana reserve 105%. Yeah, what the fuck? Why does it suddenly say 105%? Mana multiplier 245%. Wow. Just wow. Could I maybe Herald of Ash? Okay. I want levels. Ice Crash also. I don't really use Ice Crash that much. Let's just... Okay, put Ice Crash on there. Good. Now I can use it. So, what I need though is... yeah, let's do some daily missions here. For him first. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh yeah, Glacial Cascade. I have to pick this. At least. Damn it. Where is it? Where is it? There we go. No, this is not it. This is the Ice Crash. Ice Crash does 800. This one does 1600. Should have at least tested how much damage the AoE does.
I must have time to go.
Yeah. So, what do we need? Defend the rally. Oh yeah, I gained frenzy charges. I gained some charges. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, what's this? You have increased damage. Pursue of Faith. Frenzy charges. Why do I have Pursue of Faith for some reason?
Savage spills forth like a struck spring.
I like it. I like it a lot. Maybe I should take something like support and some charges, something like that. Every time you do something, you get a charge. Maybe there's a support skill that works like this. Look at this. I can... This is far more constant. I have to say, far more constant. Better than the spell echo. Oh shit! No. Don't want them to kill it. Okay, we've done it. So, the interesting thing about this, I'm still doing the cold damage. Okay, yeah, that was Navali. Then daily mission on him.
Talamoana.
So, come on. Okay, what's the level of this one? 53, so the damage could actually be a little higher than this, like an instant kill or something like that. On the other hand, I could just take a 4-socket or a 5-socket, whatever item. And let's do this. Let's get out of here. Then the multiply like 200 something percent. Like this is ridiculous. But I'm quite intrigued now. How much do I need for that? Yeah, we got that one. So let's see. What was it called? Blood magic. BLOOD. Blood rage, blood magic support. So, blood magic support gem, some linkage. So it goes from a mana multiplier of 245 down by 3% for every level and stops at level 20. Yeah, for a 196% increase in mana multiplier, which is still a little bit too much for my taste. Still a little too much. What I could do though is, let's say, take the Herald of Ice and put it on. Wait a second. The Herald of Ice wouldn't work. I need Arctic Armor and Herald of Ice both boosted by this bonus. So that I could... But wait a second, if I use both of them, it's a... Let's say it's roughly about 200%. Boosted by 200%. Yeah, mana multiplier. 100, mana multiplier 100. That's a bit iffy. Effectiveness of added damage 204%. That's pretty sweet. Wait. Okay. What about this one? Mana multiplier. Oh, there we go. Effectiveness of added damage 60%. You don't think about 60%, 204%. That's a little difference. Alright, so we got this one. We messed this quest up, of course. What else? The Zana quests are just incredibly annoying.
You there?
Yeah. What do we need to do? Open the target chest, keep the target alive. Okay. Is this the target? No. Okay, this is not the target though. And it's also an easier one. Why do I get so many charges? I'm bleeding to death. I don't have charges on me. Yeah, keep the target alive and the target is what the biggie over there. Or is it this one? Aura, the gatekeeper? No. It could be her. I think I need this one. Armored. Okay, now how do I open the target's chest? Keep the target alive. How do I open the target's chest? Lock it. Lock chest. Maybe I need to kinda... How do I do this? Quick question. The mission.
I have a walking, talking lump of ignorance that requires your attention. The malcontent in question has a rather sensitive document under lock and key. Examine that document and recall what it tells you. But under no circumstances do you kill the malcontent guarding it. Understood? That would only leave me with a mess to clean up.
Maybe there's a key item somewhere. Sniper, Superior, Ancestral, something. Then we have Dagger, Ritual, Leather, Scholar. Is their quest slightly bugged? Because look at this. Maybe don't kill the target. Okay, the target is not killed yet. Keep the target alive. Like, open the target's chest, but keep the target alive. What? Isn't that totally ridiculous? How do I keep the target alive without a key? Shouldn't there be at least a key? Or do I need to keep the target very, very far away from me? Okay, it doesn't work like that. And there are also no keys surrounding it. Okay, what just happened? Did I kill it?
When we improve ourselves, or the lives.
Strange. Did it just... I think it just died. For some reason. I have no idea. The mission has been completed for whatever reason. And I don't know why it worked. So we got some 13% gravity. Yeah, like 20% would be sweet, but alright.
Hungry for trouble, are you?
And we... Yeah, what about these? Any good? Actually, yes. Evasion rating, energy shield. I do need some higher energy shield, but 29? No. Increased armor, energy shield, 14 to rarity. Yeah, cold resistance, movement speed. The movement speed. What about rarity stats though? Resistance. 137. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wait, how much does it go down? By like. Because I have so much percent, and sometimes it changes depending on what level I am in. Okay, let's look at this one. Fire resistance 138. Fire resistance 138. Now we go to the line eyes. Watch real quick. Come on. So now we have still fire resistance 138. Okay. What about the coast? Come on. So defense, fire resistance still 138. So that one doesn't change. What about this one then? The Ravaged Square. Let's go there real quick. So 138. No, it's how much? Defense of still 138. Because there are some cutbacks at some point. Huh. That's really interesting. What does that one mean? To the Ravaged Square. Part 2, I think. That's very interesting. Yep. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. $138. So maybe the fact that the resistance actually gets reduced by a certain amount is dependent on the level right now, and not what area you are in. Let's say you increase to level so much, and your resistance just plummets. So let's look for resistance real quick. Resistor. Damn it, there's double S somewhere. Resistance? No. Resistor. So. There's definitely not how you write resistance. Okay. So yeah, resistance. Penalties, there we go. A penalty to all resistance is applied to player characters depending on their progression in the story. Completion of Act 5, minus 30% to all resistance, and completion of Act 10, another 30% to all resistance, which results in a minus 60% total. Okay, so this happens every time you complete a story act, and it's permanent. Okay, that means I can actually get rid of some cold resistance, I think. Oh yeah, damn it. That article was actually very interesting. So, uncapped resistance. Total resistance a character has uncapped resistance. This total is affected by the difficulty penalty. Only the resistance up to a player's maximum will provide damage mitigation. But a player may have their uncapped resistance lowered by curses, potentially reducing them below their maximum. Wait. But a player may have their uncapped resistances lowered by curses. Wait, is it the uncapped resistance that gets lowered, or is it something else that gets lowered? These are the various things there. Then there's this with the keystone. No. Active gems, no. Yeah, skip penetration is applied as damage is dealt after other resistance calculations. This means that penetration will affect damage dealt even if the target's raw resistance value is far above its resistance cap. Okay, resistance cap. Both reduction as from curses and penetration as from penetration gems can reduce a target's resistance below 0. There is no minimum resistance floor. Okay, the damage ratio between a character with minus 60% resistance and a character with 75% resistance that are hit with the same amount of damage is a nice nifty formula. Total resistance a character has are uncapped resistance. This total is affected by a difficulty penalty. Yeah, I know that already. only resistance up to a player's maximum will provide damage mitigation. Good. But a player may have their uncapped resistance lowered by curses, potentially reducing them below their maximum. Wait, huh? Those are shown in parentheses? Yeah, I know that. Because now because what happens if I'm affected by a curse or by any effect basically that reduces my resistance? Do these effects actually reduce my the maximum resistance by a certain amount, or do they reduce the 75% resistance? Because like there's always a 20% of, let's say, fire damage that goes through this resistance. Yeah, through that resistance, because 75% is taken away by it. But let's say you have 15% penetration. Like an enemy has this 15% penetration. Do they penetrate, let's say 75 minus 15, and then it's just 60% that gets reduced, and so their damage is basically 40% fire damage? Or is it the maximum fire resistance minus 15%, but because it's higher than the cap, it's still 75%. So even with penetration, it's not possible to penetrate the fire resistance. Like, which actually makes fire penetration fairly useless in PvP, if you think about it. Okay, I have to read up on this, because that's a very interesting question. Nothing was written. Wait, maybe there's something in the help panel there, like something about resistance, stats, resistance, prophecies, Abyss League. Yeah, I think I read up on this one already. It's kind of interesting though. So, but I think it has no effect on the map itself. So, where is it? Passive skill tree, stats and mods. Passive skills, armor, more or less. Yeah, there's just damage global versus local. No. I'm looking for resistance. Breaker, staying alive. There, staying alive. Fire resistance, Merveil spell, deal, cold damage, cold resistance, very useful against hey, there we go. Resistance, lower the amount of damage you take from specific damage. Evasion, shield, energy, each protect in their own way. That is very useful. That's not helping at all. Like, that's a very shallow explanation of what it's doing. Because in order to really understand it, you need to know the mechanics in order to kind of pick the better option. So, PoE, resistance, pen, with cap or max res. So, resistance form, So, if an enemy has 155 resistance, this gets capped at 75, and any fire penetration will apply the 75 value. If an enemy has 0%, there we go. Is there a max minus resistance or no? How much pen is too much? Mechanics, questions, penetration. There we go. It's below maximum 75%, so it stays this way. And last step, fire penetration affects resistance and reduces it to 25. Enemy with the fire resistance is also curved by flammability and hit by a fireball. First, his resistance is reduced to 100%. Oh, there we go. So, at minus 20% resist, the enemy has effectively some damage. Target has 105 resistance. Okay, capped at 75, so it would look like 75 and maximum 100 in a tooltip. Flammability applies first, minus 40% fire resistance, bringing resistance down to 60. Okay, so it is the maximum is always affected. That's interesting. You can reduce it by a maximum amount of 75%, but in order to deal more damage, you have to actually get Wow. The maximum amount down. Not the cap. Then you have 80% fire penetration, acting like the target fire resist to minus 20. Wait. Flammability applies first. 40% fire resist, bringing target rest to 60. Okay, so you start at 100, minus 40, 60. Good. Then you have 80% fire penetration, acting like the target fire res to minus 20%. My question is, how do we calculate the difference in how much damage is getting through between... Well, does it really work? Oops, misread. So, does that mean they do stack, e.g. minus in resist and 40 fire pen? Does actually result in minus 80? Question is, how do we calculate? Yeah. At zero resistance, the enemy has effectively minus 40% for 140 total damage. Oh, that's not what I meant. What I'm interested in. So if the tooltip fire spell says 1000 damage, how much? Oh, come on! It's not about the maths. It's about where it's applied. Damn it! Resistance penetration reduced both maximum resistance and current resistance while cursors. There we go. Resistance penetration reduced both maximum resistance and current resistance, while cursors reduce only current resistance. Enemies with zero resistance will have minus 37% resistance if you use a minus 37% reduction from cursors, because it's lower than 0%. Enemies with 110% resistance will have at least 75% maximum resistance.